Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are streaming. You are joining us from. Good day. This is Michael Kennedy. Uh, just a second. I'm using my computer for this broadcast, so I want to make sure that everything is fine. So this is Michael Kennedy from Chicago. I'm excited to be coming live with you today, Saturday, the 12th. This is the 40th day of our 90-day run. So if you have been following us in the 90-day run, then I want to congratulate you because it's been an amazing run. It's a push, a challenge to a lot of us who have never done it before. You know, staying consistent on anything in life actually yields results. And being consistent for 90 days on our business and going at it with the best minds in the world and the best coach in the industry is nothing short of spectacular. So I'm excited to be coming live to do an overview of the 40th day, day 40 of this run. In the last 10 days, you all probably are aware that we've spent the last 10 days on doing our own Zoom event. That's doing a presentation if you've never done one before, even if you've done it before. Doing a presentation that you chose, you picked a theme for your presentation. My theme was Ignite, turning the ordinary into extraordinary. And I did mine a couple of days ago, and you know, it's amazing because it stretches you. So you probably did yours too. You created your event. You kind of named it. You invited people to it. You created the agenda, and then you went ahead and did the presentation. Eric Waugh wanted us to do it before the 10th, and I'm sure most of us got it done before that time. So one thing you probably will know is that we all got different results. There are some people who I saw somebody who had hundreds of people on their Zoom call, you know. Some people had maybe one person, some people had nobody show up. You know, they invited and nobody showed up. So we will get different results. And there is this tendency for us to say, oh, no, it didn't work, you know, something is wrong. But instead of looking at it from that angle and blaming yourself or blaming everything you've done or feeling dejected, why not turn it around and look at it as an opportunity to actually plan, do review, to see what you have done and what you could do better for the next event. What about just improving your skills? Maybe you invited people, but you did it one way. Maybe now you can say, okay, I did it this way, it didn't work. So now you can improve on that skill. So in other words, anything that whatever result you might have gotten, it's critical for us to do a plan, do review. Take positive from anything that worked and discard whatever did not work. So if you have invited people and you had a lot of people show up, then you want to make sure you are noting what you did. You are recording and you have record of what you did for next time so that you can repeat it again. And if you invited people but nobody showed up, or they promised they were going to show up and they didn't show up, instead of going into people are bad, my family is not supporting me, you know, nobody likes me and things like that, what about just taking a note and say, okay, what can I do better? What can I do better from this experience that will equip me and make me better for the next experience? So in other words, look at it from a different angle. You know, you can improve your skills. You can improve. There are many things you can improve with this. People are going to disappoint you. Even you are going to disappoint yourself once in a while. This is the profession we chose. You know, it's not. You know, when you see success, it looks very easy from the outside, but when you have to take the action, then it becomes difficult. Not that the business is difficult, it's that we have to overcome ourselves, and it is that process of overcoming that becomes burdensome for a lot of us. See, because we are used to a certain way, and when you do something and it doesn't work, you you likely just slide back to your old ways. So in this case, what Eric Kuo is telling us is not to let the result we didn't get be a rejection or create a dejection in our life. It should actually encourage us to see where we can improve and do better. This profession is all about educating people. It's about educating people about what we do, and you have to keep educating them until they get it. Now, you might educate people on a one-on-one basis, right? But with the Zoom meeting we are having, it's an opportunity for us to educate people in a group setting. So instead of doing it one-on-one, now you are inviting many people to learn about the profession, to learn about what you do, and to learn and for them to understand how to do what you do. So, that is it. But after this Zoom that we all did, now Eric is giving us a challenge, because just one time is not what creates result. You might have done your Zoom and it might have been successful with hundreds of people, but that's not what creates result. Kudos to you if you had that kind of result, okay? But to be successful, really, you have to repeat that over time. Whatever has worked for you, keep repeating it over time. And then also, to be successful, you have to do more of what works. And we know that this Zoom meeting, this Zoom challenge worked. So what the next challenge that Eric is giving all of us, Eric Wall is giving all of us, is to do a group opportunity session every day for 7 days. So you have to schedule your Zoom event. Look at a 7-day window that you can do Zoom event every day, and then you book it, and then you invite people. Now, you want to do it, especially the first one, you want to put all your energy into it. You want to put every resource you have into it. You want to deplete yourself for that first event. Get as many people as possible on that first event. Now, we already know that when you invite 100, all 100 people are not going to show up. So if you really want great result, multiply your effort by 10. If you want 100 people on your Zoom, then you probably want to invite thousands of people. And with social media these days, it's possible. It's possible to have thousands of people with social media. Okay, so that is the challenge, to do a Zoom meeting for 7 days consistently without breaking, without having a break in it. Have it every day. So the first day you put all your energy in it, you do everything, and then what you do is, now whoever is there, do a presentation with all your heart. Whether it's one person, it's 2 people, it's 100 people, do a presentation as if your life depends on it. At the end of the presentation, then you invite them back to come with their friends for the next day event. And you schedule this out for 7 days, and you keep doing it every day. Whoever is there, you pour your heart out, and then you invite them back the next day and bring their friends, and you keep doing it. And at the end of the 7 days, I'm sure there will be a lot of great results to report. So if you are here and you are accepting this challenge, can you put a 1 in the chat box? I want you to put a 1 in the chat box if you are viewing this and you are accepting this challenge. Whether you are viewing it live or you are viewing the replay, put a 1 in the chat box if you are accepting the challenge. Now, as you are doing that, let me quickly go over the benefits you will get with doing this meeting for 7 days in a row. Of course, the benefits are enormous. There are many of them. The first one will be improving your own confidence, increasing your confidence. See, when you do something over and over again, you get better. You have confidence. You have assurance that you are doing it right. See, when you do it the first time, you might be a little bit jittery, but after the 7th time, you are almost a professional. So that is the first advantage or the benefit you get. The second one is you improve your presenting skills. No matter how good you are, you might have been very good in presenting already, but there's always room for improvement. That is actually the biggest room ever. right? So you doing this 7 days in a row, if you've never done it before, you will see that you will improve your presenting skills. You know what else you will improve? You will also improve your inviting skills, because you have to get people on that Zoom. It's not just doing the Zoom for the sake of doing the Zoom. You have to do the Zoom so that people are there to hear you. And for you to have that, you need to invite people, and you need to invite people and get them to show up. Now, the first day you invite a lot of people, some of them might not show up, but you have 7 days, so you can go back and invite them and say, hey, I saw you missed yesterday's event. I know something probably came up. You know what, because of you, there's another one today that we are having, where you don't have to tell them because of them, right? But just tell them there's another one you are having today, and you would like them to attend that. A lot of people will attend if they miss the first one, because they feel guilty that you invited them and they promised and they missed it. And you have 7 days. So you have the opportunity to actually improve your inviting skills each day and get those people that did not show up the previous day to the next day. The other advantage you have is overcoming fear. Overcoming fear. You know, a lot of us, the reason why we don't do daily Zoom calls is because of this fear. It's a big deal to us. It's like we are moving a mountain. It's huge, a Herculean task to us. But once you've done it every day, that becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and it gets to a stage that it's not a big deal anymore. And when you get to that stage where it's not a big deal anymore, then doing a presentation every day can be the thing that will actually transform your business. So this is the wrap for day 40. We are 40 days into the 90-day run, 50 more days, and I know that many of us are excited about making this year the best year ever for ourselves and for our business. So if you are accepting this challenge, I want you to type 1 in the chat box, and I want you to give yourself a big round of applause, because you are counting yourself worthy. A lot of people will count themselves out even before they begin, but you are counting yourself worthy of making this run with the leaders in the industry, with the big names and the big wigs in the industry. And you are not a small player, because you are a miracle. And if you believe it, we can make it happen. So thank you everybody for listening to this review, or the summary of the 40th day run session, of the 40 day of the 90-day run session. So thank you for everybody on the call, and I'll see you all at the top. Have a wonderful day. Bye.